What's up, guys? What's up? Bro, that is so funny. Nick Crab's a new sub. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Day eight of 35. It's crazy. Alrighty. Did I pin the comment? I don't think I. Oh, I did. Alrighty, I did. Mm. What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome. These new hair products really growing back my hairline. Crazy. What's up, guys? What's up? All right, we back. So it says I just need to double check. Okay, yeah, I read that already. Uh, mm. What's up, guys? What's up? Check out my fidgets. Link in the bio or description of my page. Fidget toys. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. What's up, guys? What's up? Man. It's cool because I don't know if I'm like, well, some of my reptiles, some of my pets are nocturnal, my gecko, my snake, my other snake. I have three snakes. Two of them are nocturnal. The other one is not. But that being said, I have some animals that are diurnal, meaning they're up in the morning, and my fish are up in the morning. They're not nocturnal. I mean, there probably is fish that are nocturnal. I just haven't learned about them yet. But my fish that are right in front of me, right next to my screen, are so funny. And it's funny because I had fish in this tank with my corals, but they got sick. And they're very easy on communication. I learned a lot from keeping saltwater fish, and pretty much like I was mentioning this earlier, like just my freshwater fish are hilarious. Because I think my male fish there's four fish in there, but three of them are the same species. But the male got two other fish pregnant, and they're freaking humongous. Their bellies, it's so funny. And I named one of my fish Speed, like after I show Speed. And don't ask why, I just named it that because his personality kind of reminded me of him. And funny, I just got this snake right here because Speed convinced me, quote unquote, convinced me to get the snake. It's an animal that's from Africa, and they're called royal pythons. So basically, like the royal python, the Egyptians, which are from North Africa, would wear them around their neck because they come in so many colors. They're called ball pythons, and they're also called royal pythons. So they would wear them as jewelry. And people do use like python skin to make boots or whatever, but you rarely see that stuff. So they actually wore them like as jewelry, and they would just hang out with their snakes all day. Like, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, you rarely see somebody have crocodile boots or like python boots. Some people do have it on Birkin bags and stuff. Like they'll have like python, bro. Like that snake costs like $500, and you're paying like $30,000 for a bag with snake skin that's dead. Like it doesn't make any sense for me. Um, yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, that's why I love animals. I feel like they're very smart. I mean, they are. They have their own personalities. I have a beta fish with those four fish, and they just all get along. It's really nice to have a tank on my desk like that in that shape. Because I was thinking about getting it a little lower and a little bit wider, but then I said I don't know if I really want that, because then I'm gonna have to push that back, and I mean, I could find water now. Let me look. Let me look real quick. I could order it and I'll have it here the next day. 1 gallon fish tank. They have a lot of different ones. Look, they got one right here. What gallon is this? And then you just look at the dimensions. This one says 2.5 gallons. You got 2.5 gallon. The 2.5 gallon one is nice. See, I could pick it up right now. But then that one is only $5. But that's gonna make the that's 1 gallon. That'll make that 1 gallon of water weighs like 8 pounds. So that'll make that 24 pounds just right there, and I don't need that much weight. So no, I'm not gonna go for that. I need 1 gallon. You get it? That's not that easy to find. Oh, there's one right there. That one's nice. This one's completely cubed out. Let me actually go. It's on Chewy. That I would prefer that. Hold on. Let me see. Can I click on the website? How do I go to the website? I don't know. I see other ones. There's other products. 27. No. I need something nice and boxed out. That's my point. That's nice. That's another one that's nice. But that one, it's 1 gallon rimless. And then mm, 1 gallon. I don't like it like that. I like it like clear on every side. Cause there's other nice 1 gallon tanks. You know what I mean? Look, Amazon sells them, but they're way more money, like 10 times. Like that 1 gallon was $40. This one is, see, and it's like 6 inches wide. I don't know. This one's like 8 inches. Let me see. I don't want it. I want it to be like, if it's like 10 inches wide, I'll take that. But I don't want it to be that high. If you know what I mean. But it seems that that's kind of hard. That's 7 inches length, 5 inches in width. That's good. And then it's 6 inches high. That's a nice size tank, though. You feel me? It's round, 7.5 inches. That's actually perfect. So that's how it looks. Let me see if there's pictures of people that put them up. But the thing is, they don't have a top. So, you know, that's another issue. And no one's putting pictures of owning this tank. So I wouldn't pay $20 for it. But I like the tanks. But if they don't come with a cover, like, I'm not interested. This one is. So yeah, there's a lot of tank. Oh, that one's nice. Glass for offices. This one's nice. It comes with a light too, but I don't know if the light. Let me see. I don't know. Is it 1 gallon? It says it's a cube though. It's nice. That's what I need. What is this? What is that? They got what nice ones. Yeah, I'm looking for just 1 gallon. It's easy to get into like some 3 times the size. Oh, somebody put a picture up. Oh my god, it looks so nice. Can I double click this? How do I open this? Let me see. That's a nice tank. Oh, it's really small though. That's kind of what I'm looking for, that kind of square look to it. Nah, that's kind of too small for my fish. Because this one's like 7 inches. He has it for beta. That would be too small. Yeah, it's too small. It says 7 inches. That's if it's 7 inches by 7 inches, I mean, that's not that bad. Let's see another video. I think mine is bigger. I have my measuring tape right here. Let me check. Yeah, this one's like over 8. So for me, that would be too small. But then it's 7 inches that way. That's the cool thing about it. So I don't know. It's 1 inch, but it's 7 inches tall. But that's pretty much what I'm looking for, something like that. Look, this guy has exactly what I want. A bunch of little fish in there. Tiny, tiny fish. Pretty much the same size as my fish. Hold on, let me go back to that. That was nice. He says almost 1 gallon. But yeah, I'm looking for something like that. I might just add that to my cart because it works. Look, $15. Then you can find other stuff that's similar to that. So yeah, it's pretty much, that's not bad. I don't know. That's exactly what I. That's what I bought basically. Now that's pretty nice. But look, 2 gallon glass. It has all that stuff there. That's actually not bad. It's a 2 gallon though. That's a nice setup. Comes with a pump and everything. It's an all black background. Hold on. 7 inches tall. It's almost 10 inches. That's kind of touching. Mine is what 8, so it'd be perfect right there. 75. That's not bad. Oh, that's not a bad looking tank though. That's that's more of like what I'm looking for, but it's pretty expensive. But this is a 2 gallon. Wait, I want to see how you put the light up because mm, yeah, that's nice. But that will make it like almost 20 pounds right there. That's a nice tank, but it's so expensive. I mean, it comes with everything you want though. But that's too much. I'm looking for 1 gallon. I just feel like I can get it for cheaper. What they got over here? Well, it's just a filter. I don't know. It's a nice tank though. To only thing is like I don't know. Let's see. There's people that put pictures up. That's really nice. That is pretty nice, but again, I don't like the dimensions. Look, it's just too. It's too. I don't know. The angles are kind of weird. I mean, I found one, but that's my point. Like the tank, I don't know. That one's nice, but that's again too much. I don't want to put too much weight on my tank. You know what I mean? Too much weight on the tank is, I mean, it's no good. It's 8 gallons. That's all they. Yeah, some of these tanks are really expensive, like 50, $60 for a tank. I don't really understand why. You know, there's not that many, but two and a half gallons is too much. Let me see. Again, that's a 1.2. That's nice, but again, that's kind of square for me. I need it to be like more, yeah, like that kind of look. And look, it's still like, what is that, 1.2? That's a 1.2. I don't like the square look because I already have a square look. See, it's 8 inches and it's not that. It's it's too boxy. Too much boxy. And look, it's like the price is crazy. Mm, $50 is way too much. I'm gonna keep that for what it is. But yeah, yeah, I don't want to look through this whole stuff. But at least I know what I'm looking for. But I definitely want a 1 gallon. That's more like longer. I don't see it. I don't see anyone that I like. They're usually like $50 if I like something, and that's too much. That's a nice tank, but it's 3 gallons. That's 20 pounds. Because each gallon weighs what, 8 pounds. That's too much. My table only holds like 150 pounds or something like that. I weigh like 200 pounds. My arms aren't really like doing anything. But yeah, these are all like very expensive tanks. When you could get something for way cheaper, you know. I don't know. I prefer 1 gallon, but it has to look a certain way, and it has to come with the cover. I don't. If I don't see a cover, it's not catching my attention. So yeah, I don't know. 5 gallon, 2 gallon. There's only like 5 pages of this stuff, but the stuff you really want is kind of probably gonna be at the beginning of the search. I use Amazon for like my stuff, like buying like certain most items I buy on Amazon. Some of you haven't seen like my new fish setup, but I definitely want a different tank though. It's too high. It's boxy, but it's like high and then it's like that. And I feel like my fish deserve something like better. And just I don't know. And I don't see what I like, but I did see what I like more in the beginning of the pages. It was on page one. There's only like 5 pages. It was this one I like. It says it's a 1 gallon. The only thing is, like, nah, that's less than a gallon. I definitely need a gallon. This one's nice, but it's $50 and it's 3 times the size. 1 gallon, 2 gallon. I think if I want a certain look, it has to be 2 gallons because of the weight of in the water, the way it spreads inside the gallon. I mean, you could do what I want, but no one's gonna build it. Maybe because I don't know. But that one gallon that I just looked at, that's $15. That might be worth buying. If I, the thing is, like, I gotta make sure that I can clip my light that I have on the back, because I don't know if that light that it comes with, like, it comes with everything you need. I don't know if that light is like gonna have a timer on it. Like mine turns on every day at the right time and it turns off at the right time. So if it doesn't have that, I'm not really excited about it. That's a nice tank, but it's 2.5 is basically 3. That one's a 6. That's expensive. Cause you want your fish might jump, so you want something that won't occur with. 2.8, 2.1. The one I like is pretty decent. That's a 2 gallon nano cube. That's $40. That's basically double the price. And then what is that? 3, 5. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. They don't really have what I like, except the one I showed you. well, that described to you guys, which is like $15, and it's actually really nice. It's not even that cubey too. That's the funny part. It's like the perfect cube looking one. The 2 gallon one's nice too, but it's literally like I wouldn't even buy it. It's literally just it's double the weight, but it's 3 times the price. It's $50. This one's 15, so 15 times three. You know, basically rounding up and down. 7 gallon, 1.2, 0.2. I don't even know how people buy 0.2 gallons. That's kind of messed up. 2.5. They're very rectangular looking. And 2.3, 5. That's a nice one. 2, 3. Yeah, they don't really have anything I like. That's the perfect size type of. They have a 1 gallon cube, but I don't know how much they're gonna charge for it. I like the cube look, but I don't know if I'm gonna like it with the fish I have. I feel like if I get a cube, they're not gonna swim like that much because I have over 8 inches, right? I don't know what is that, 4 or 5 inches. So that's nice. I mean, it's nice because for the fish, but other than that, I don't know if it's gonna be worth buying that. I don't want something that's that big. Again, the dimensions are kind of like too much. I don't know. I don't see what I like, So I don't know. That's 2.8. Again, that's 3 times the size. These are all like 3 times the size. There's nothing really that's nice. That's that size. I don't know. Let me go back. I don't want to start looking for stuff. Like, that's not why I came here. I forgot what I was talking about, but I was trying to make a point. Yeah, I'm definitely not buying a 1 gallon that's smaller. But there was a 1 gallon that looked really nice. Where is it? Is that it? It was like $30 though. I'm not buying that. No. See, they show it, the dimensions, but they don't really show you what you want. It's weird. I don't like that look. I'll buy it later. I don't really need that right now. Now that's a nice look, but I don't like the white. I'm looking at Google pictures. 10 gallon. Yeah, that's the 1 gallon. That's a shrimp tank. It's a really, 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 really tiny tank. Yeah, I don't think they have anything really good on the market as of now for like a 1 gallon. And you can get it custom made. I know that, but I don't have any resources for that. I'd rather buy one already made. I would have to check, but I don't feel like checking about that right now. Like the tank they're in, that's fine. I just don't want 20 pounds on the edge of my desk. Because in my mind, that are like 5 pounds and 20 pounds is two different weights, you know? So yeah, they don't really have what I want. This looks cool, but I'm not paying for that. So yeah, they don't have it. This is the one I was looking at, but it's on Chewy.com. 1 gallon is $30. That's cheaper than what I pay for mine. A 2 gallon is cheaper. That's wild. And 3 gallons is